What's going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today the EZA for both Janemba and then the physical Gohan and the AGL Gohan are now available on the JP version of the game. Global, of course, when they eventually do come to you guys, then this guide can, be used exactly the same way it was here. But anyway, so we're going to translate exactly what is on the event, how to beat it, like what kind of categories or anything. I do also want to touch on the EZA Gohans because, again, I know some people are going to ask about, how do you go about it and everything, so I do want to quickly cover those. On the side, probably starting in about a couple minutes or so, I'm going to have a little side clip of me trying to attempt this with a more free-to-play, if I can even speak, a free-to-play friendly team. Not 100% free-to-play, because let's face it, I don't think there is a free-to-play fusion team. And even if there is, you'd have to rainbow every single person, because I took a few guys in there for some testing, and whew, man, did they get hit hard, even though they're in the fusion category and everything. So anyway, so that'll be on the side there. Obviously, it's a lot of luck involved, so I want to kind of show you guys the process that I went through in terms of trying to get that final one, that if I can eventually beat it or not. Anyway, so we're going to translate everything, though, and then I'll finally just take kind of a normal fusions team into the event, beat it once, show you guys, and then we'll go from there. So first off, obviously, we go into the events here, which isn't too hard, obviously. And we go to the EZA. So obviously, Janemba's here. SSJ 3 Vegeta is still here at the time of this recording. He is around until the 14th of December. So that's next Friday, which, funny enough, is when the Super movie comes out. Oh, I can't wait to see it. First day, baby. First day. Anyway, and then Ultimate Gohan is here. Both Ultimate Gohan and Janemba are here until the 27th of the month, which I'm gonna guess is pretty much when we'll get the Broly movie stuff, probably. I mean, the 27th, I can't believe it's December already, and oh my gosh, I'm leaving for the States in 2 weeks, so it's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so first off, let's just go into Gohan's real quick, because I just want to cover this real quick before we jump into Janemba's, and then, of course, into the teams and everything. So, obviously, if you've already beaten this up to stage 30 on the Gohan, you cannot get the stones, you cannot get the orbs, you cannot get the Kais or anything like that, right? It's already been used. You most likely used it for the INT Ultimate Gohan, or if you didn't, and you said that the medals, you just didn't have INT Ultimate Gohan for whatever reason, and you happen to have the physical or the AGL one, then great, you can go ahead and do that if you want to. My personal opinion, and kind of just by the way his passive is, physical over agility. And I'll go ahead and talk about that here in just a second. If we have the cards down here, I believe, which I'm assuming they probably updated. Yeah, so physical, basically, it's not so much about his leader skill or anything, but it's the fact that his super attack he gets for 6 turns will increase his attack. And he still keeps the supreme damage, unfortunately, but he gives himself +3 ki at the beginning of the turn. Every single time. No matter what, doesn't matter where your HP is or anything, gives himself 3 ki and 100% up in the attack, and then he has the whole, if 80% or above, then 120% defense, and if it's 79% or below, then a 40% defense increase, and then a 1-time critical during that battle. AGL has that same 80%, 79% health thing too as well, but it's simply if your ki is 6 or more, he gets 100% attack. He does not give himself ki. That is a major difference right there. So make sure you know that AGL doesn't give himself that. Only physical does, which is really nice. So do keep that in mind, okay? Anyway, you want to go in here, though, and you want to be able to get the medals again for him, you're going to have to go and get them manually, essentially, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to stage 10 here, okay? So go to stage 10. I think it's 20 medals, give or take. You get 2 per time. Maybe it might be less. It might be 12. I take that back. I don't remember exactly how much, but nonetheless, go in here. Do stage 10 to get all your bronze ones. Do stage 20 to get all your silver ones. 25 for the gold and 30 for the platinum. And again, you'll have to use some acts, so you don't need to do it all on the first day. But if you want to get both your Gohans up, then by all means, that's how you're going to do it, okay? You have to simply click on these stages here, go in, beat them over and over again, and then you're good to go, okay? INT Ultimate Gohan, the EZA has been along on both Global and JP, the version of this game, so you guys know how to beat it. Pretty standard stuff, okay? Now, let's go over to Janemba, because, of course, Janemba is the brand new one here, and this guy's EZA makes him powerful. It's pretty cool. So, what can we use to beat him? I'm going to go through this part first, because there's something interesting in here that I do want to cover real quick that past EZAs have done. This one does not, and maybe SSJ 3 Vegeta and maybe a couple of maybe one other didn't, but the majority of them at the beginning did. So, anyway, so on stage 30, though, or coming up to stage 30, obviously, by now you've, raised his HP, his attack, his defense. He can't be stunned, can't be sealed, all that fun stuff, obviously. Look at all the things, though, that cannot hurt him. So, obviously, agility, tech, int, and then those have to be super or extreme types. So, someone like the tech SSJ4 Gogeta, even though he's in the fusion category, you gotta be very careful, though. He will still take a lot of damage, obviously, because time advantage and all that stuff. But anyway, you get the idea. Any type of extreme, so even physical extreme, is not going to do great damage to him. He's going to do major damage to them. Okay. Obviously, bringing normals, rares, SRs, or SSRs. I don't know why most people would do that. You'd want someone who can definitely tank a little bit better. Again, can't be sealed, can't have attack or defense lowered, and can't be sealed. Pretty standard stuff. Fusion category is the only thing that can basically do some really good damage to him. They've done this now with SSJ3 Vegeta. I'm going to go back and take a look at it here in a second. But they're starting to make this thing now where you can't technically bring the type that would, you know, beat the EZA. So for example, with Janemba, it would be physical because physical beats int. With the SSJ3 Vegeta, you'd bring agility or something like that. But in these details right here in particular, there is nothing saying, hey, by the way, just bring a super physical team and do it. If you guys have been looking at the side video that I've had up for the last few minutes now here, showing you guys kind of a mix of a fusion, free-to-play, and some random physical units in there, you can tell that the physical units themselves, they take a lot of damage more than what the fusions take. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, although I do wonder, if we go into the news here, I wonder if it's going to tell us that, hey, you can bring super physical. Because they did that with the SSJ3 Vegeta. So let's see. Yeah, see, okay, so super physical can do some decent damage to him, but they'll still receive some pretty decent damage. So fusion category is still the best thing to do. So that's weird. It's weird that they're telling you here that, hey, super physical can do some decent damage in blocking. Not necessarily greatest, but it can do some decent. Yet in here, in the actual battle part, they're like, nope, just fusion. They did that with SSJ3 Vegeta. I guarantee it, they did. I'm even going to go back and do it real quick because I want to take a look at that. So let's go into here. Let's see Vegeta. So category, Super Saiyan 3 was the category, but if we go in here, it's going to tell me Super Agility. Super Saiyan 3 category, there it is, Super Agility. So I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. It's weird that they would do that. So I don't know if it's just, you know, whoever's over at Akatsuki going like, okay, we need to type this stuff in, normal stuff. But then they forgot to coordinate with the guy who did the actual battle part, and they're like, oh, well, who cares, whatever, it is what it is. So anyway, so in terms of Janemba, though, it's going to take a fusion category team to beat him. Obviously, just like any EZA, go through every single level. There are 3 missions that require you to, that you have to, you know, beat certain stages at a certain time. So we can actually go to those real quick right here. I completed them already, but again, I just want to quickly go over them. If we go into our completed missions, there are also 3 from the little, I guess, campaign that's going on right now with the whole Goku Black and everything. So again, that's just simply beat 1 extreme EZA battle, beat 3, and then beat 2, and then this was, that was all missions. Where's the third one? Oh, there's only 2 of them. 1, 2, oh no, there are 3. Beat 3. Okay, so beat an EZA stage 3 times, essentially. Not too hard for these particular missions right here, which then would have completed the rest of the campaign that is currently going on right now with those stones right there, okay? Now, the 3 EZA missions, of course, are going to be as followed. Beat level 20 or higher in under 3 minutes. So, Sampoon might. Okay, so not too hard. Level 20, pretty standard stuff right there. This one right here is to beat a stage, let's see, level 20 or higher with a fusion category character. And it doesn't say that you have to have an entire team. Just simply bring 1 fusion character. There is a free-to-play one, the Fat Gotenks. Bring him. You can bring him in here if you absolutely have no fusion. There's obviously other Gotenks and everything. But anyway, bring him into the category or into the EZA event if it's level 20 or higher and simply beat it. That's all you have to do for that particular mission right there. And then this one is cleared level 10 in under 2 minutes or less, or 10 or higher in 2 minutes or less. So pretty standard stuff right there. And those are the 3 EZA missions that, you know, generally most of these EZAs always bring. So without further ado, though, why don't we go ahead and just take on level 30 right here. We'll see exactly how many times he'll attack. I'll take this guy, I guess. Again, that was a team I literally just used to bring. But let's go ahead and bring this fusion team. And you can kind of tell the difference between maybe when Int Gogeta gets attacked compared to the physical Gotenks or the Int, you know, and anything like that. So let's go and do this. And this is actually kind of good because we can kind of show you guys what will happen here. So obviously we'll give you those physical orbs. We're going to give Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta the super attack, which will greatly raise his attack and defense for 1 turn. But again, you have to remember that his passive is not working because, you know, Janemba can't have his attack or defense lowered already. Okay, so 2.7 million, gonna do some really good damage, obviously. It won't take him down 1 hit. No, it won't. Okay. So Janemba will do a super attack. Okay, so now we're going to get our attack and defense up. Remember, mine's Rainbow. Let's take a look at how much damage he takes after he gets a super attack off, okay? Hopefully it's not a super attack. I don't think we'll die, but look at that damage right there. Oh, we're getting the counter, though. That is really nice. So obviously Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does have that for him. But again, still kind of risky. He never does it for me half the time. But look at that. Critical, though. He was Super Tech, which obviously it's stated, as I translated before, Super Tech does not work against this guy, but he's in the fusion category. Yeah, just wow. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, man. You ain't doing the damage, buddy. You just ain't doing it. So, okay. So we're down to his last life bar already. You know what? Why not? Let's have the Super Saiyan Gogeta here. I want to see just how much damage he's going to take. I want to know how much he's going to take right there. And then obviously, he'll finish him off no matter what. He should do some decent damage at least. 40k right there. Okay, 40k. Now, 40k is also the amount, again, if you're checking out the side video during when I was talking and everything, 40k is what was done. Wow, he didn't even finish him off. Wow. 40k is what generally a super physical type will take against this event. So, all right, 2.7. Obviously, the Gotenks fusion. So, yeah, so there we go. Wow, it is. Jeez, I mean, Tech right there just did nothing. I mean, critical. Rainbow Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on a fusion team did 400,000 damage. That just, that blows my mind right there. That really does. So, yeah, yeah, let me know down in the comments below, guys. What kind of team are you guys using? I did awaken my Janemba, and if I can find him, that is. He's going to be under ints, which is way down here. Wait, hang on. What am I doing? I need characters. Here we go. Int Janemba. I do need... Actually, you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use this because he is in my rainbow. Here he is. Okay, Int Janemba should be right down here. Here he is. So he's level 15 and the SA level 140. Complete 7,000 stats. Look at that. Those beautiful stats. He is powerful now. He really is just extremely powerful. So I'm definitely going to be showing this guy off in Super Battle Road this upcoming weekend. You know it's going to happen. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to test him out. SCR is basically off the side. Now, again, I'm not saying SCR is a bad unit. I love my SCR Janemba. He's an extremely awesome unit. But in terms of the passive and the amount of attack and the buffs and everything that this guy can get, yeah, Rainbow ends over Rainbow Strength. Obviously, everyone's mileage may vary depending on what units you have, but nonetheless, so... Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. What team have you used to take this on? And what stage have you reached if you are going for that, you know, stage 50 or 70 if you're trying to get all those Hercule statues? So, anyway, guys, like I said before, that's going to be it for the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Sub if you happen to be new. And until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.